What's coming up for Central States? I hear a lot of buzz in the trade about it.
Well, we have our 74th anniversary convention, which is going to be the last weekend in April at the Schaumburg Renaissance Hotel and Convention Center. And I've said in my messages in the Sentinel, our magazine, that in my estimation it's the best site of any coin show anywhere in this country. And I've told people that's not advertising hype, it's the simple truth.
And what are some of the events that will take place there that'll draw the collectors?
Well, number one, on the commercial side, we've got two wonderful heritage auctions. They're going to be featuring one of the 1913 nickels in their sale. And quite frankly, we're just thrilled that they think enough of our event to select our Central States Convention as the venue to sell that incredibly wonderful coin. I mean, it's just, I've heard so much talk about that. It's just a wonderful vote of confidence for our convention on the part of Heritage. We've got a 265 table bourse that's actually all sold out, has been for the last 3 or 4 weeks. And, you know, I think the behavior of the dealers in writing checks to buy a table is the greatest vote of confidence we could ask for from the booth holder community. On the education side, we've got our typical tremendous exhibit area that Fran Lockwood has organized. She'll have 130 tables of exhibits, approximately 300 cases. We've got a 9-session Civil War educational forum. We've got some really great programs this year. We have an Abraham Lincoln interpreter who will be coming, attired as Abraham Lincoln. We have Bill Grimmett, who is Frederick Douglass interpreter. I've seen him on YouTube, and I think that it's the next best thing to having Frederick Douglass there. And Frederick Douglass and Abraham Lincoln were actually friends when they were alive. And one of our programs will be a conversation between friends featuring both Frederick Douglass and Abraham Lincoln. We're going to have a program about the history of collecting Confederate paper money with speaker Pierre Fricke. He's given this talk at another show, and even if you know a lot about Confederate paper money, I'll guarantee you that you'll receive a lot of information that you didn't know before from his talk. We have Dr. Harry Hutchins, who's going to be giving a talk about South Carolina slave badges. I've read his book on the subject, and it was so fascinating. I read it all in one sitting. I think he knows everything there is to know about Charleston, South Carolina slave badges. And you know, anyone who comes to that talk will go away with a great deal of knowledge that they didn't have before they came. And if people get on our website, which is centralstates.info, they'll find a breakdown of all the educational programs. We'll have 9 in all about the Civil War. And then we're having a Women in Numismatics meeting at the show. And there's going to be a talk at that event entitled The 10 Best Ways to Waste Your Money in Numismatics. And Andrew Kimmel of Paragon Numismatics, who's just a very interesting and engaging speaker, is going to be giving that talk. So that's another educational program that I think will be well worth people attending.